Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Nelson with Keeping It Real with Nelson. I just want to say God bless everybody. God help the people of Ukraine. God bless America for it being the number one nation in the world. We are free. Remember that. We're the only nation that is allowed a freedom of speech, freedom to carry, freedom for everything, and freedom to buy more AMC and GME. So with that being said, I wanted to touch on several things. All right, from the brackets to the economy to where we're at. You know, the economy right now, gas is high, food is high, everything is super high. If Biden was to open up the reserves, put back the Keystone Pipeline, let them men work, let the Americans work, and get gas flowing again, our economy would go ahead and get better than it is right now. He could stop that with a stroke of a pen, and we would be energy independent again. Doesn't matter what president brought it, what president did this, what president. I don't care. I care about us American people and our economy. Us being able to put food on the table and being able to have gas at a decent price and all that. And especially for us to be able to invest in stocks and get paid our AMC what they owe us because they're manipulating so much. So if Gary Gensler does what he says he's going to do, and these things are implemented and go into effect, supposedly they're in effect now, but I don't see anything changing yet. Let's see what this week brings. This week is very important, very vital to AMC and GME. GME has other aspects as well that are going to make it squeeze, and it's going to go sky high, is because they're NFTs and they're merging with a gaming, getting into gaming and all that. So GME is gonna shoot, and GME is gonna see numbers that it's never seen, and GME is gonna make history. Excuse me, and so is AMC. AMC is gonna be the first to make history, and we're all gonna get paid. Now, with that being said, let's see what this week brings, and if the rules and regulations, if the rules go into effect, and they start covering, we're going to squeeze. So if this happens this week, we could see the squeeze starting to happen. I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. It's all, word of mouth. Every YouTuber saying March 3rd. Now it's up to March 9th. There's been several things, that everyone's saying that it was March 1st. It might be implemented March 1st. Let's see. We have from March 1st to the 9th by a million different YouTubers talking dates, and I don't want to put dates. I'm just saying this week is very important to see what happens. This week can go ahead and signify where we are going to be within the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, and if we're going to squeeze. So now, brackets. I said, and Teddy Zane has said that 350, 250, 350, and then it's going to come back down. And with everything I'm seeing and hearing and all that, yes, I don't want to sell under 1,000. I think it could easily get to 1,000. And the way things are starting to move and all that, I'm more and more thinking that what Teddy Zane said, it's a good way to play it. If you see it coming down, sell and buy back in when it gets down. And then, if that's the case, that it goes up to 350, 250, 350, 400, and it comes back down, go ahead, sell, and then buy back in, buy on the dip, and let it rip. So that's one way that you can go ahead and look at it and see. But no one knows until it actually starts. Everyone's just pretty much guessing. It's a guessing game right now until it actually starts happening. When it starts squeezing is when we're all going to be watching, worried, hoping. There's going to be a lot of emotions, a lot of, things that could happen. So, yeah, can it reach 1,000? Absolutely. Can it reach 5,000? Without a doubt. Can it reach 10? I'm a little weary about 10, but I'm going to be in till I see it that it's coming back down. Then I'm going to sell a little bit, and like I've said it in previous videos, I have in Fidelity, E-Trade, Webull, Public, Robinhood. I have like 6, 7 different exchanges, platforms, exchanges because I want to see which one will put the stop, take away the stop, the buy button or the sell button. Either one, because to take away the sell button when it comes down for you to be able to buy back in, that's just as bad as taking away the buy button or the sell button. They're both equally as bad. So I want to see who is corrupt in that sense. And I'm not saying anyone is. I'm just saying I want to see which exchange takes away either button, and then I will bring that back to you and let you know which one, if it was E-Trade, Fidelity, Robinhood, Webull, etc. So I want to see which one is going to take the buy button. Hopefully none of them do. And then I'll come back to you and report that, hey, it was great. Everybody let us buy back in, sell, buy, sell, and we're all making money. And one thing I'm curious about, because you have Vanguard and BlackRock and other big institutions that are buying in right now. They keep buying more and more and more. Do they know something? And also, it seems like they're wanting to get their money back from the smaller institutions. Like Citadel is asking money back from lenders that they've lended out to smaller brokerages. So they got, I think, $500 million last month, and I think they're getting more this month. So I guess they're starting to knock on small hedge funds' door and asking them that they want their money back. And I think that BlackRock and Vanguard, I heard this. I don't know if it's true. I've tried to look into it, but I haven't seen it anywhere. Is that they're wanting their money back. So it looks like they're gonna want the squeeze to happen very soon. So you got to be looking at Vanguard and BlackRock as well, because they have millions of shares. Last time I looked at, I think it was BlackRock, Vanguard. One of them have 47 million shares plus. So, and same with the other one. They have a ton of shares, and with the economy like it is, it's not doing very well. I believe they want their money back because they rather have it in their institution than have it lent out, because they've been lending out shares so that the synthetics could keep on, so other hedge funds could keep selling synthetics and like that. So I think that, of course, they have to buy all the synthetics back. They have to buy all the shares that were initially sold out. So if you bought a synthetic or you bought a real share, you're getting paid back. They're going to buy it off you. They have to buy it off you. So you're going to get paid. At what extent or how high will it go? And when they will actually execute your sell. So some people say don't put limit sells or limit buys. Do only market sells and market buys. I have my own thinking on that, my own opinion, and this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. On a limit, you know if it was executed or not right away. On a market, if it's coming down and let's say it reaches 1,000, it's at 1,200, it reaches 1,000. You put it at a limit it's a market sell, and it's 1,200. You put it to sell on a market. It doesn't have to sell at 1,000. It doesn't have to sell at 900. They could screw you over and sell it at 600. So be prepared for that. All right, because at a limit sell, you know you're getting that price. Now, they could go ahead and skip it and say, oh, you put it in too late, which is probably BS, but you got to look at every aspect of it. I'm going to try market, I'm going to try limit, I'm going to try everything. And just for those of you that don't know, because not everybody is a trader, not everybody knows, I'm fairly new myself, when you put in a market sell, and if it doesn't sell right away, you could go ahead and cancel it right away. As long as you cancel it right away, it'll go ahead and get canceled, and you could go ahead and try it again. So, in other words, I'm saying, if you have the market, it's at 1,200, and you see it goes under 1,100, 1,000, and it still hasn't sold, cancel it, and put in a limit sell. So like that, at least you know it's getting sold. Instead of it keep coming down, it reaches 9, 8, 7, 6, and then it hits, and then it sells, you're getting screwed majorly. So these are little things to look into and watch for, because they're going to try everything to pay you as little as possible when they have to go ahead and pay you back. So these are a lot of things I'm looking into. And like I said, Vanguard and BlackRock have a ton of shares. They have a big piece of the market. So why are they pushing to want their money back? If they keep pushing and they want their money back, this is going to help us out. And how long will they hold on? How long will they hold out to? 400, 500, 1,000? I don't know, because once they sell, it's going to hit us really hard. Because if we're at, let's say, 1,000 or 1,500 or 5,000, let's say we're at 5,000, they sell, it's going to drop substantially because they hold such a high amount of shares. So when they sell, it's going to pretty much signify where we're going to be at, and if it's going to keep going down or if it's going to go back up. So there's a lot of things playing that are in this play that you got to take into consideration. So if this is correct, we will see AMC and GME shoot up this week. If they start covering, we're going to win and we're going to get paid. So with all that, I'm hoping that with that, the economy as well is in the dump, like I said. So everybody just wants to get paid, and they should let us make our money. If they're going to stop it or do any halts, they should at least do a halt over 1,000. Let some people get out. I would be happy with 5,000. And I'm sure a ton of people would be happy with 5,000. Remember, Lou said anything over 73, you're still winning. And you can't bitch and complain about it. Well, I could bitch and complain. Now, are they going to let it go so high? I think 250, 350 is not enough anymore. I was saying that 2 weeks ago. Oh, I could do with 250, 350 because I'd rather make money than not make any money. But I'm at the point I want to get paid. So, I think 1,000 is the minimum I will take. And I think across the board, you got to be smart. But you also, have to think. We've been in this for over a year now. So I think 1,000 is minimum I will take. I don't know about all you guys. Everybody has their brackets. Remember, brackets are up to what you think and when the play is playing out. Because Lou said, his brackets are 5 to 8 and 1,000 to 2,500 or 1,000 to 5,000 and then 5,000 to 10,000. You know what? His brackets are a lot different now, and I guarantee it. He's making a lot of money with YouTube, and I guarantee his brackets are a lot different. And another guy that was on his Twitter made a video that Lou's right. Lou's right on a lot of things, but there's certain things that I don't agree with. And, because 73 we're winning or at $74 we're winning, doesn't matter. Doesn't mean that we need to sell. I will not sell at 73. I'm not telling you not to sell. I'm just saying we've been in the play for way too long to sell at 73 or 103 or 150. I'm staying in till I see bigger numbers. I need to see the 4 digits at least. $1,000 or more, or I'm not selling. And I hope a lot of people out there, know your brackets. I might sell a little bit at 500 to 800 just so I can have some money to invest in other things. Or go ahead and when it dips back down, buy some more till it rips again. But again, I think that we can make a ton of money. I know this is going to rip and it's going to shoot to the moon. Just have your diamond hands. And remember, brackets don't mean anything until it actually starts moving. Then the brackets are going to change every minute that you're looking at that number rise. If it rises to 500, your brackets just went up. If it rises to 8, your brackets just went up. If it reaches 1,000, you think you're going to sell at 800? No, hell no. You're going to go for another bracket. So forget the brackets because the brackets don't mean shit. The thing is, knowing how much you need and for your family that you can be satisfied. And another thing I want to tell you, once you get your money, don't think in a Lambo. Invest in something that's going to give you residual income. Invest in assets. Buy a house. Cars aren't going to give you money. All right? You got to invest in something that's going to give you something in return. Those are called assets. Anything that you have to pay out, a house is a liability. Unless you're going to buy it cash, rent it out. But if you're going to buy a house to live in it, it's a liability. Assets are something that give you back money. You invest in it and it pays you back. I'm going to start looking into some assets for everyone. So be listening to my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to bring you some really good shit coming up because I'm looking into assets, not for me, but for you too, because I've struggled all my life. I've been a millionaire before and I lost it all because of stupidity. And this time I will not lose. Once I make money, I will not be poor again. I will not be middle class. I'm going to be a rich mother. So just so you know it. So I'm going to bring back to you investments as far as crypto, NFTs, and NFTs that actually give you residual income back, which I'm looking into right now, which is great. I'm going to show you how to do it, how to invest in it, and how to get your residual money. So stick with me, comment below, tell me how you like my video. Even if you don't like my video, tell me what you don't like about it, because I've had some comments that were, that they said I don't know what I'm talking about. That's great. At least we're having a conversation and we're debating. So please, comment below, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. God bless America, and God help Ukraine. Peace.